Hi guys. So I just finished a circle of love, which was amazing. One of the things we really focused on was self-love. And so as I focused on self-love, I allowed Spirit to pull some cards, okay, for a message for those of you that, that are struggling with self-love. So let's get started, okay? The message of self-love is one of transforming, okay, your thoughts, transforming yourself like the delicate butterfly, and in a spirit of protection where you are safe, okay, from anything that might try to come and harm you, okay? This awareness that the things you say to yourself matter. And so saying loving things to yourself, okay, is very healing to your heart, very connected to your higher self, very connected to that pure love that you have within. For some of you, this could be a breakthrough, okay? Breaking out of the scars that surround your heart, breaking out of the sadness, perhaps, that you have been holding on to. Okay? Working through those old, deep-rooted traumas. Going through, okay, the hibiscus flower into the center of the essence and what it offers you, and the healing that you can offer yourself. Okay? Because you've been hiding yourself and allowing the coldness of the world to keep you, okay, from this bliss of loving your inner child and loving and forgiving in moments where you thought that love didn't exist, and yet it did. Okay? And as this passion for yourself develops, like an energy of the smoke, okay, from the fire, it will rise up into those emotions, and slowly it will remove the suppression where you have mentally been holding yourself in place. All right. Now is the time to know that you were meant for this moment, that you were meant for who you are, for your body, for your being, that your being is beautiful, that you are juicy, that you are amazing, and that you are letting go of the parts of you that you are meant to be letting go of in divine timing. Coming into this place of self-love. Some of you may shed tears, but there be tears of celebration, tears of joy, of love. Dance in those tears. Those tears are nourishing this beautiful, beautiful life that you are creating by loving yourself. It's like you're completing the puzzle. Okay? Understanding that the most important love of all is this love of self. The most important love of all is this kindness for yourself, for your being. Okay? Stop talking so negatively about yourself. Stop feeling this burden of not living up to what others desire for you that you've taken on as your own exhaustive nature. Release that. Okay? Open up to the receptiveness of yourself, to your higher being, to your transformation. They're really showing me almost like the butterfly coming out of this, being receptive to the light, to your own light, loving that, speaking to yourself from that light. Okay? Honoring your darkness, for your darkness is where the light is reflected, where the illumination comes from, where your higher self teaches you. Okay? We're often fighting, okay, to hide this emotional part of ourselves, to hide the inner child that we see, the wounds, the scars. And yet, with time, Spirit sends everything we need to break apart those scars, to break apart that armor that we've put around our heart, to open us up. And we break free from the sheeple effect, all right, where we have determined that that is where we belong, that that is all that we are, and we rise up in this strength of our own being, our own love. And there we can flow, okay, within this acknowledgement of love and light and truth, which is very healing, okay? Because when we're not in love and light and truth, loving ourselves, that's a mess, because we go to our thoughts instead of our heart. And when we go to our thoughts, we are ugly to ourselves. We are the worst critic of ourselves. We are the most harmful to ourselves than anyone else in this world. And at the heart of it, okay, is this idea that you can grow and blossom and heal from anywhere. It just takes loving yourself. You are the light. Your heart is the light to nourish yourself. Okay? So, you are never far from your own mind. You know your true self. Okay? But you get sidetracked from self-love. You get sidetracked from honoring yourself by the mind, the world, the fears. You want to fix things between yourself. For some of you, it's between your heart and your body. Okay? And you keep putting it off, and you keep saying, one day I'll take care of you. It's too cold to take care of you. I'm too sad to take care of you. It costs too much to take care of you. But the one thing that you can do to take care of yourself that costs nothing is to love yourself. You've let the moments take you away from self-love. You've let the moments take you away from your true heart. And by watching this, now you are being called back to that. Tell yourself, I'm sorry for how I've treated you. I love you. I love you more than you can ever know. I'm sorry I told you otherwise. I love you. Tell yourself that. Hold your inner child. Rock your inner child. Love all the bits of yourself in genuine love and forgiveness. Okay. Block out the coldness of the world. Block out whatever is separating you. Mother Spider showed me that she put up a webbing blocking me from the coldness of the world. And we're in Seattle, where we've gotten, at my house, about a foot of snow at least. And it's important to know, okay, that you can block out all of that coldness with nothing more than love. Okay? Wherever you're standing right now, open your heart. Take a deep breath in. Stand in that truth that you are loved, that you are amazing, and feel that warmth in your heart. Feel what that feels like to honor yourself. Listen to how that transforms the fears in your gut, okay? The scars that you are holding on to. This illuminates that darkness. This brings in High Priestess, Pachamama, inner knowing, the love of higher self to inner child, the love of heart to body. Know that this is your wish. You may have been wishing for someone to love you. And the universe is answered by saying, love yourself first. The most important love is that of you loving yourself. Because that comes from the heart. And the heart is the light that creates the plush, beautifully nourished earth that you will live in. That body, that experience. That's where it comes from. And your guides are always with you. For some of you, you've been being drawn more to journey space, to meditation, to this connection. And they're always there, always with you. You're never alone. Even when you are feeling alone, you are never alone. So take pause of that for a minute. Stand there in the light that's shining from your heart, offering you pure happiness, offering your inner child unconditional love. Romance yourself. Write yourself love notes. Buy yourself flowers. Give yourself lingerie. Buy yourself a drink. Okay? Be your own unicorn. Because when you love yourself first, you can then love others. You can walk away from things that aren't serving you, that might be moving too slow, because you're seeking love and acceptance and passions even in places that aren't right for you. You're staying in comfortable places where you can't love yourself. And it's important that you take that practice of loving yourself so that you can walk away from whatever sadness has been holding you in a place where you feel trapped, where you feel the cold, where you do not feel the fire or the sun of your heart. For some of you, this is a magical message that was one you didn't expect today. And by loving yourself, you're going to continue to get messages. Magical messages that are going to come. Maybe even messages of apologies from the past. So heart open. Loving yourself, heart open to what the universe will now provide you with to heal. Know that this shadow work is there to bring you to the light. Do not dishonor your shadows. Love and forgive. Love and forgive. I'm going to pull out a final lesson before I let you guys go. You've got the lesson of contrast, which is beautiful. You see the scope of differences or with difference with your situation. I can evaluate the notable differences. I look at the two. You can see the difference between the love that you give to others when you are unconditionally loving yourself. And you can see where the importance is in unconditionally loving yourself. And so I ask you to honor that. Love yourself, be your light, and have a beautiful, beautiful weekend of love. All right, guys? So I will see you guys next time. Much, much love. Bye.